I'm going to tell you the 5 reasons why the American Express Platinum Card is overrated and why you should not get it. What's up, Wise Flyers? David here. The American Express Platinum Card is overrated for most people. The reason why is because people are getting it for the wrong reason and then they're stuck with a $550 annual fee. So if you are one of the few people who actually have the American Express Platinum Card and using all of its benefits and getting more value than that $550 annual fee, then that's great. You are definitely in the minority. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you are one of the people who got the American Express Platinum Card for the wrong reasons, but too ashamed to tell anybody that you want to get rid of it, don't worry, there's an easy solution. I'll let you know exactly how to get out of this card later on in the video. And until then, just be brave. Just know that there is hope. The first reason why you should not get the American Express Platinum Card is because there are too many benefits. Yes, its strength is also its weakness. There are too many benefits for the average person with the American Express Platinum Card. Not many people are able to take advantage of all these benefits. Platinum Card is not for the beginner. It could be for the intermediate and definitely advanced traveler. If you're only going to travel one time a year, this card is not going to be worth it. But if you will travel 2, 3, 4 or more times a year, then you could probably take advantage of all these benefits. I know the American Express Platinum Card has a lot of flex value, and when you slam that card down to pay for dinner, which is a bad idea because you're only getting 1 point per dollar, then a lot of people will give the ooh and the ah that you have the Platinum Card. But you don't have it for the right reason. If you're not using all of its benefits, then it's a waste. It's like buying a car that has 18 cup holders in it, but you're only using 2 cup holders. You don't need the other 16 cup holders, so why are you paying for it? If you're not going to stay at Hilton hotels for the year, then that gold status isn't going to help you out at all. Don't plan on renting any cars, then rental car status isn't going to help you either. Yes, there are benefits that you can use to make up the annual fee, but if you're not going to use the core benefits, then don't get this card. Second reason to not get this card is because the credits are hard to use. So with this card, you're getting $200 airline credit, $200 Uber credit, $100 Saks Fifth credit. The $200 airline credit is not as easy to use as other cards, such as the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, where you get a $300 travel credit. The category for travel with the Chase Sapphire Reserve is very broad, and you could get the $300 easy. For the American Express Platinum Card, you have to choose which airline you want to use, and you can't even use this for flights. You have to use it for incidentals like bags and stuff that are a little hard to use. Yes, there is a loophole to buy gift cards with or Delta, but there is talk that American Express is closing that loophole, which will make it harder for the future. So if that is your goal, to use the airline credits, then that may not be a good strategy. And the $200 Uber credit is not that easy to use either. So you get $15 per month equals $200 for the year. The only problem with this is that the Uber credits don't roll over month to month. So that $15, if you don't use it for the month, then you lose it. It doesn't roll over. So when was the last time you tried to use Uber and it came out to exactly $15? You're going to fall into the American Express trap by spending more money on the card than you have to just to get that credit. Now, one way out of this is to use Uber Eats, which is a way to get food delivered to you, so you can use the credit for that. But it would be a lot easier if they gave that credit to you in a lump sum so you could use it whenever you feel like it, rather than being forced to use it month to month and, like most people, forget to use it. Then there's the Saks Fifth credit that you get $50 every 6 months, and this is good if you shop at Saks Fifth. Me, I don't think I've ever even stepped foot in a Saks Fifth, maybe just to walk through the mall to get to the exit, but there is ways to get value out of this, I guess. The Credit Shifu bought an espresso maker, which is pretty cool, but it's another credit that if you don't use it, you'll lose it for that 6 months, and a lot of people forget to use this credit. Then you fall into the trap that American Express has made for you, and to not use those credits or forget about it or not even know how to use it. Third reason is the horrible spending categories you're getting with the Amex Platinum Card. So you're getting 5x when you book through the Amex portal for flights, 5x when you book through the Amex portal for hotels. This could be a good option if you have an employer and you're gonna book these flights and hotels through the portal and then you're going to be reimbursed by your employer, that option may work. But if you're only going to travel one time a year, booking through the Amex portal with not a lot of flexibility just to get those 5x points isn't really worth it. There's another option. You could use the City Prestige or Chase Sapphire Reserve, which offers 3x for travel, and you don't have to even book through a portal. Then you're only getting 1x everywhere else, so only 1 point per dollar on every other purchase. There's no middle ground. There's no 2x, there's no 3x, it's only 1x or 5x. And the big mistake that a lot of people do with the American Express Platinum Card is they go to restaurants and slam that Platinum Card down and pay for the restaurant bill, or go to grocery stores and pay with their Platinum Card because they're getting that 1x per point, and they're thinking that they're getting a lot of membership reward points and that they're going to use this for a lot of free travel, but they're only getting 1 point per dollar. If you're only getting 1 point per dollar on any purchase, then you are losing and the credit card companies are winning. If you have the Platinum Card, then you should only be maxing it out by getting that 5x on travel. But I don't think using it for travel is a good option because of reason 4, you don't get any travel protection. So compared to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, if you use the Chase Sapphire Reserve card booked for travel, you're getting travel protection, travel insurance. So if your trip is delayed or canceled, lost luggage, or even rental car and primary rental car insurance, you're getting all that with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Although you're only getting 3 points per dollar with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, I think it's much better to book travel with the Chase Sapphire Reserve compared to the American Express Platinum Card because you're getting the insurance. And if any incidents happen, you're going to pay for it tenfold if you don't have insurance. The Platinum Card not having travel protection is one of its biggest downfalls, and not just for the Platinum Card, but for American Express in general. They're losing big right there in that category. And the next reason is the annual fee. $550 is a lot of money to throw away in a card that you're not going to use all of its benefits. American Express has more than enough money. Don't give them any more if you don't need to.
And to sum up the Platinum Card, you should check out what I said in Waller's Wallet collaboration video where he talks about overvalued cards. And look at the Platinum Card more of a metal plastic certificate letting you know you're part of the American Express Travel Club. And to be a part of this travel club and access all of its amazing benefits, you just have to pay a $550 annual fee and have excellent credit.
What happens more often than not is when I talk to people about credit cards, I would do consultations, or just people who are involved with credit cards in general, I ask them what cards they have. They said they have the American Express Platinum Card. I say, oh, that's great. Are you using all the credits? And they say, no, not really. Well, then I'm like, well, why are you paying that $550 annual fee if you're not using the credits? And their answer usually is they don't want the points to expire, or they haven't gotten around to use the credits or the benefits. If that is you and you're not using the benefits, then the Platinum Card is not for you. It's not worth paying the $550 annual fee if you're not going to get the benefits that it offers. And don't get me wrong, I think the Platinum Card is an excellent card. It has a ton of benefits, but it is not for the beginner. And out of all the credit card consultations that I do with people, the Platinum Card is one of the few cards that I recommend. And if you have the Platinum Card and want an exit out, don't worry, I'm going to give you a solution of how to get out of it. So if you want to get out of the Platinum Card, I think some people may think you just cancel the card. I don't think that's the best option because then your credit limit will drop. You're not going to create a good relationship with American Express. And there has been instances where people who get a credit card and then cancel it within the first 12 months with American Express has been known to claw back their sign-up bonuses. An option to downgrade the card to, let's say, the Gold Card, which is a pretty good card, that is an option, but when you do that, you're forfeiting the sign-up bonus of the Gold Card. And if you want to downgrade the Platinum Card down to the Gold Card is a really good option as well, then what's going to happen is you're going to lose out on the sign-up bonus, not just that one time, but if you've never had the Gold Card before, you'll never get the sign-up bonus ever in your entire life. This is because American Express only gives the sign-up bonus one time per customer in your entire life. So you better make that sign-up bonus count. I think the best option here is, let's say you're downgrading to the gold card. You could apply for the gold card, get the sign-up bonus with the gold card, and then you could get rid of the platinum card. I think that is the best option here. But before you do that, you want to always call and make sure that you could get a retention offer with the platinum card. And if you want to throw some hate my way for trash talking the platinum card, you could do so down in the comments below. The platinum card is an amazing card. If you look at it on paper, it has so many benefits, but I think it's only for a small percentage of people who are going to get the card to be able to take advantage of it, but an even smaller percentage who actually do take advantage of all the benefits. If I didn't convince you to not get the American Express Platinum card and you still want to get it, I recommend going for the 100,000 point sign-up bonus. You could do so through the Card Edge tool. If you want to learn how to do that, you could click this link over here. It'll teach you step by step how to get that 100K sign-up offer. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.